Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Teresa Giudice blamed her toxic RHONJ castmates for not being fun. Teresa Giudice explained why she thinks Whitney Rose and the cast of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City maintained success and Real Housewives of New Jersey didn't. On the Bring Back My Wives Australian tour, Teresa blamed her former castmates for their toxicity and lack of fun they bring to the show. The mother of 4 daughters began, "We lacked on our show what they have is comedy. You want to have fun, and you want to laugh. You want it to be fun. You don't want it to be so toxic and so stressful. For what? I feel like that's what happened with our show. It got so dark. You saw it." According to Teresa, Bravoholics don't see the real her on screen. "I feel like everyone that really knows me, they're like, that's not you. Like, the Teresa that we see on TV. I'm like so fun to hang out with. Everyone always tells me how funny I am. I'm like, remember laugh, haha funny. Where's that Teresa, you know? I mean, that Teresa's around with my friends. Whitney gets to see that Teresa. But not when I'm filming with my old cast members. That doesn't happen." While this news doesn't necessarily mean NG Housewives is returning, but it likely means the network wants to continue working with the following women. Teresa was the first to share her news. More recently, Melissa Gorga and Margaret Josephs confirmed their attendance on their Instagram stories. "We need Andy and a camera on Teresa's reactions when her 2 nieces arrive at the Las Vegas convention later this year. It used to be table flips and family feuds, but Teresa Giudice says now it's just toxic energy and fake drama." In a recent candid moment that shocked even her most loyal fans, the Real Housewives of New Jersey star is opening up like never before, and this time she's blaming her own castmates for making the once-beloved Bravo series downright miserable. "They're not fun," Teresa declared flatly during a late-night Instagram live session. "You used to watch RHONJ and laugh. There was real life, real family, real heart. Now, it's just toxic." According to Teresa, the sparkle that made RHONJ iconic has faded, along with the friendships that were once the core of the show. And she's not holding back on why. A show built on family. Torn apart. "Back in the day, even when we fought, it came from something real," Teresa told her audience, twirling her hair and sipping a glass of wine. "My brother, my sister-in-law, even Caroline. Those fights were real. Not this fake, produced mess you're seeing now." Teresa claims the newer additions to the cast care more about staying relevant and chasing storylines than actually building relationships. "They walk in with an agenda. They want to be the villain or the victim or both," she said. "Everything's for the camera. Nothing's genuine anymore. And when I try to just be me, they come for me. It's exhausting." According to Teresa, the fun of filming used to come from the spontaneity, the over-the-top dinners, the glamorous trips, the chaos that could turn hilarious at any moment. But now, you can't even joke around without someone twisting it into an attack, calling out the toxic ones. While Teresa didn't name names during her rant, fans were quick to speculate that her comments were directed at several of her more recent co-stars, especially those who have publicly clashed with her in season 14. "You know who you are," Teresa added with a sly smirk. "The ones who think screaming louder means they're right. The ones who smile in your face and talk crap in confessionals. That is what's wrong with this show now." And the toxicity, according to her, isn't just emotional. It's spiritually toxic, she emphasized. "I go to work now and feel like I need to sage myself after every scene. I've never felt like that before. Not even when I was dealing with real drama with my own family." Insiders close to production say Teresa has been growing increasingly frustrated with how little control she feels over her image and the direction of the show. She feels ambushed, misunderstood, and set up, one Bravo insider claimed. "There's a deep sense of betrayal. Nobody wants to have fun anymore." For Teresa, the biggest loss isn't just her patience, it's the spirit of what Real Housewives was meant to be. "We were supposed to show our real lives. Yes, drama happens. But we also had laughs. We had fashion. We had fun," she said. "Now it's like everyone's too scared to have fun, or too busy trying to ruin someone's life." According to Teresa, her attempts to plan fun outings or lighthearted moments are often met with resistance. "I'll say, let's do a spa day. and someone will turn it into a screaming match in a bathrobe. Like, why? Why are we doing this? She also hinted that certain cast members are trying to manipulate the editing by deliberately creating conflict. They think if they cry enough or yell enough, they'll get more airtime. And they're right. But it's ruining the show. A hard maybe on coming back. So what does this mean for Teresa's future on the franchise she helped build? I don't know, she admitted when fans asked if she'll be back for another season. I love Bravo. I love my fans. But I don't love this energy. I didn't sign up to be dragged by people I don't even like every week. She clarified that she wasn't quitting, at least not yet, but that she's seriously reevaluating her role. If things don't change, if we can't bring back the fun, the love, the joy of being housewives, then maybe it's time for a break. That confession sent her fans into a frenzy on social media, with hashtag #RHONJ and hashtag Team Teresa trending within hours. Many agreed with her take, calling the recent seasons hard to watch and filled with bitterness instead of boldness. Bring back the crazy trips and the leopard print, not the tears and tension every episode. One fan tweeted, "A glimmer of hope." Still, Teresa remains hopeful, though cautious that things could turn around. "I think if we all just remembered why we signed up for this, it could be good again," she said. "We're strong women, we can fight, but we can also laugh, and that's what made people love us." She concluded her live session with a nod to the OG days of RHONJ. "I'm the same girl who flipped the table, but I'm also the girl who danced on it afterward. That's the difference. Some of these girls forgot how to dance." What's next for the Queen of Jersey? With Teresa's future on the show now uncertain, speculation is swirling. Will she walk away? Will Bravo stage a major cast shakeup to bring back the fun? Will old friends like Caroline Manzo or Jacqueline Loretta return to revive the old energy? Only time will tell. But if Teresa has one message to fans, it's this: I'll never stop being me. Love me or hate me, I'm real. And I just want my show back, the one that made people laugh, cry, and say, "That's my girl." The one that wasn't all about tearing each other apart. Whether you agree with her or not, one thing is clear: Teresa Giudice is done playing nice with people who don't bring joy to the table, and if the Jersey table isn't flipping for fun anymore, she might just walk away from it altogether.